If you've done some research on Fukuoka, chances are you've seen Mentaiko Baguette pop up as a must-try item. And one of the more popular places to get one is at the full Hakata. They opened at 10 a.m. and we got there at 9:58 and already there was this super long line. This is how far we are in line at 10:27 a.m. This is the line at 10:37 a.m., the line at 10:47 a.m. We finally reached a point in the line where we can see a list of their top sellers. Line at 10:53 a.m., line at 11 a.m. There's a sign on the window that lets you know you need to wait till the cash register to order their famous Mentaiko French bread. And there is a limit of 5 per person. At 11:11 a.m., we finally got to the entrance of the store and could see inside for the first time. There's a few seats if you want to dine in. There is a note that says you should pay first before grabbing a seat. As the line slowly inches along, you'll eventually hit the spot where you can grab a tray and tongs. Our original plan was to get just the Mentaiko Baguette and maybe 1 or 2 more items. But the longer we waited in line, the more items we kept adding to our list. So, we ended up getting one of each of the top 5 breads, a juicy baked frankfurter and a mushrooms and bacon pizza. Note, it's a little pricier to dine in. We got everything by 11:19 besides the Mentaiko Baguette. Finally got to a register at 11:23. They have drinks you can order at the register too, so we got 1 iced and 1 hot coffee. The staff here have pretty good English, so no need to worry if you don't know Japanese. So here's our final haul. In addition to these, we ended up getting 1 Mentaiko Baguette per person. This is going to be a lot of carbs. Of course, I had to start with the Mentaiko Baguette. This bread was fresh and crispy, and the Mentaiko was so creamy. 4.5 out of 5. This was my favorite item here. The crunchy melon bread with hazelnut flavor is the 3rd most popular item, but I thought this was a normal melon bread. There wasn't much hazelnut flavor either. I wouldn't waste stomach space on this. Next, this juicy baked frankfurter isn't part of their top 5, but I thought it looked good and got one. This was actually really tasty. The sausage was juicy and the bread was good. I would get this one again. Moving on, their garlic French bread is their 4th most popular, and it had no business being this big of a loaf, but it was so surprisingly delicious. It had a very strong garlic flavor with a soft fluffy center and crispy outside. This was a close second for me after the Mentaiko. Number 2 bestseller is their chestnut and macadamia. This had a chewy crust and soft inside and was on the sweeter side. I enjoyed it and can see why it's so popular, but if I came back again, this would not be something I would get. Their 5th top seller is this 8 kinds of vegetable spicy curry bread. This was cold and I thought so-so in terms of flavor. Also not something I would get again. Lastly, this mushrooms and bacon pizza thing. Wasn't that great. Probably my least favorite thing here. Also wouldn't get again. It took us till 12:10, but we finished everything, and it was very filling and very satisfying. Overall, I wouldn't line up for this again, but I would if I was a first-timer. Would recommend this place.